at Dreamforce.
Do you need to jumpstart sales efforts? Do you struggle with identifying new opportunities? With the MapAnything US Business Data Layer, business-to-business companies can turbocharge sales by turning Salesforce into a lead prospecting engine. Access data on over 12 million US businesses inside MapAnything. MapAnything hosts, maintains, and updates the data layer, so it doesn't take up any storage in your Salesforce instance. Create filters using nearly 100 attributes, including operational data and financial information. Visualize businesses on the map with built-in tools, including custom legends and tooltips. Quickly gauge territory potential with aggregated data. Plot new business prospects alongside your existing customers. You can use business data to build routes and conduct proximity searches, just as you can with Salesforce records in MapAnything. Import business records into Salesforce with MapAnything's Click to Create feature. Generate call lists and build direct email campaigns. Schedule a custom demo of the MapAnything Business Data Layer today and see for yourself how to turbocharge your sales.
So Cardella Waste is not your typical waste company. We target the construction and demolition market. We're basically a subcontractor on new construction project and demolition projects. We do all the hauling. After we gather the debris from the job sites, we bring the debris back to our facility. At our facility, we sort out the recyclable material and ship off any residue to landfills. Right now we're working at Hudson Yards in Manhattan. It's a combination of mixed use of retail, hotel, commercial space, also parks as well. The project is just awesome. So our vehicles are dispatched on a daily basis and they're going out and they're picking up or delivering dumpsters. Dumpsters are our main assets. We have over 10,000 of them out there, scattered throughout New York, New Jersey. A lot to keep track of on paper, so you can see why we're looking for a better solution. Work orders are basically not really tracked. All the orders were called in, written in a notebook, highlighted when they were executed. There was a lot of critical information that was just lost in translation. I pursued Salesforce.com as a CRM, started using it, fell in love with the report building. It was just so easy. The user interface I fell in love with.
Cardella began using MapAnything, a native Salesforce application, in 2012, and it completely changed the way they did business.
Yeah, so we found MapAnything on the Salesforce.com App Exchange. You know, I looked at it and it just like looked like it was just too good to be true at first, you know, and we implemented it into our business and it kind of just exploded from there because we just wanted to answer that basic question of where our dumpsters were, and we were able to tie in so many other things within our business with it. Every day we went through this like information explosion where we were taking all the information that was already captured in Salesforce, and now we were getting a better like user interface and a better visual on MapAnything with it. It comes down to making better decisions and more efficiency. What does that really do? What does that translate to? Saving labor costs, having less exposure. Exposure is huge because you have all these vehicles floating throughout New York, New Jersey. You just want to limit your exposure on them for insurance purposes and whatnot, right? Keeping track of those 10,000 assets that are floating around that are very expensive.
Cardella's use case led to the creation of MapAnything Live, which is an integrated vehicle telematics solution that enables Internet of Things workflow inside Salesforce.
Now you're getting visuals, you're getting street views, you're getting real-time traffic, you're getting all of your sites, all of your contracts, all of your accounts, everything's set up, vehicles, assets, all within one screen. It's come to life. Everyone on our team is using MapAnything, even our drivers are using it because they're out there in the trenches, right? So they're like able to help us and make better decisions on how the route should be executed. You think you're going to be a half hour early for a meeting? Now you're an hour and a half late. Having real-time access within our Salesforce environment is awesome. Before, you'd have to go in and change the status of a work order, but now everything's geocoded. So as soon as that driver leaves that area, the status changes for us. So we're not going in and actually manually clicking through things. Everything's just automated and it flies. It's great. All of our accounts, customers, sites, assets, dumpsters, everything's right there. We were able to customize the screen, create workflow throughout that screen and assign work orders or change a route or just do anything. Contact a customer right from that screen. All that information's right there. So basically, we're getting more work done with less trucks. That's the bottom line. And that all comes back to the customer as well. Because you're making better, more efficient decisions, the customer's benefiting from like over-the-top service. We're an on-demand service, but the only way that we became an on-demand service was because of MapAnything Live.
Do you need to jumpstart sales efforts? Do you struggle with identifying new opportunities? With the MapAnything US property data layer, you can turbocharge sales by increasing lead generation, streamlining territory management, and gaining insight with analytics inside Salesforce. This data layer is perfect for companies in real estate, insurance, home services, facility management, construction, and market research. Access over 140 million US property records inside MapAnything. Create filters using over 300 property attributes to identify and map residential, commercial, industrial, and government properties. MapAnything hosts, maintains, and updates their data layer, so it doesn't take up any storage in your Salesforce instance. Visualize the data intelligently with built-in tools, including custom legends and tooltips. See parcel and property boundaries to gain additional insight. With Click to Create, you can add new properties to Salesforce in seconds. Quickly gauge territory potential with aggregated data. Map properties alongside your existing customers and prospects. Similar to your Salesforce data, you can use property data to build routes and conduct proximity searches. Schedule a custom demo of the MapAnything US property data layer today and see for yourself how to turbocharge your sales.
I joined MapAnything 5 months ago after 4.5 years at Salesforce. When I started talking to John Stewart, the CEO and co-founder, he really had a vision, and that was really exciting to join a fast-growing company that's really having some positive effects on the Salesforce community and really driving customers to better usage and better utilization of the tool.
We realized at VideoJet that we would benefit from a mapping application when we determined that we weren't getting the number of sales visits we needed from our sales force. Using the mapping application would help us identify the prospects in certain areas that could align to the appointments that our sales reps already had. The important factors that we used to select the mapping tool were key. Ease of use was number one. And then integration with Salesforce, not having a completely separate tool, but something that is part of a tool that's already in their toolbox. The client success team at MapAnything was instrumental in getting us up and running quickly.
At MapAnything, when we start the onboarding process for our enterprise clients like VideoJet, we start at the very beginning and we go through the installation, the configuration, and the training timelines.
We have grown the use of MapAnything within VideoJet. We started out with a small pilot program with a team in France and a team in North America. The best feedback we've gotten is from our team in France. They use it extensively and they've used it very effectively. They could not go without it at this point.
We also have a lot of users that use MapAnything for lead generation. So MapAnything helps them when they're out in the field. They can see what's around them and they can add those as leads in their environment.
Rather than a list of accounts or anything else, it's something that they can really grasp and understand that, oh, I'm going to be in this town or this area and I have 10 other accounts within driving distance of that. It makes sense for me to spend a day there and really reduce the windshield time.
My name is James Rutledge, and I'm a sales rep at Legion Brewing Company. Legion Brewing Company started with one of our owners, Phil Bushy. It was his dream to own a brewery one day. Wanted to specialize on local ingredients, seasonal beers. Our slogan here is Friends and Beer. When you come into the tap room, we really feel that there's a great vibe here. And we've got barrels downstairs that are filled with lambics, and we cannot wait to release that when they're ready. So we realized we needed a mapping application because we're in such a concentrated area, working in Charlotte. We needed a visualization to be able to see all of our accounts and all of our potential accounts in one spot. There are two teams that use MapAnything and Salesforce. The distribution team, we use that for mapping routes and figuring out where they're going to go each day. And as far as the sales team, we use the dynamic market layer to be able to check on our accounts and leads and make sure that we've been able to properly take care of our accounts or any potential leads that we have. Initially, we just started adding leads and accounts and pulling data from that and seeing if we need to hit another one. Since then, we've started using MapAnything routes. We've been able to make efficient matters into where we're going each day. Once I leave an account, to be able to plug something in very fast and then get on to the next account. Being able to be more efficient allows you to hit more stops during the day, which in turn creates more revenue. I definitely feel that I'm getting more face time with the clients and accounts and leads around town. Especially now that I'm using routes, I have everything right there in front of me. I think that makes our bosses happy that they've got more efficient salesmen working out in the field.